raising such amazing families full of love and support, we've been able to share this day with everyone. And no, I'm not being stressed because you're all wicked.
So, after the excitement of the football, the scorching hot weather of the summer, the highlight of this summer clearly is today.
I'd like to give people an idea of how easy it could have been for Natasha and I never to have met. It was a Wednesday night during February half term. I'd spent most of my day in Central Library marking GCSE coursework, and as a reward for my efforts, I'd arranged to meet Tom for a drink. So fast forward to 5 hours later, Tom and I decided that rather than venture into some more bars in the northern quarter, we'd head for a trip down memory lane and go to Fifth Ave. Low prices, lax morals and no dress code actually made Fifth the ideal place for a group of mildly intoxicated girls dressed as convicts out on a rugby social. Fortunately for me, Natasha had been badly let down by Amazon, and her orange convict's outfit had not arrived. That amongst the sea of orange, she stood out in her black and white attire. It could have been this that first attracted my attention, but it's at this point that the story becomes a little bit vague. But whatever the truth is, I'm just glad that all the events of that night led us to the moment that we met.
Jim was asking for ideas of how to impress the girl that he was already calling the one. The day arrived and he proudly announced to Natasha that he was taking her to a luxury spa. It was the least that she deserved. As they checked in, they were asked to sign in with their name and occupation. Jim took the lead and proudly wrote James Pete, teacher. Natasha followed, to Jim's horror, writing Natasha Rag, student.
I'm so proud of everything you've achieved in your 22 years and the obstacles you've overcome. You know how much I'm going to miss Natasha Rag, because we've had a great time together. But I know Natasha Pete has got a lifetime of joy ahead of her, and I love you, and I'm so happy to have James in our family at last. Please turn to your final picture, me and Natasha Rag.
As you can imagine, before my first meeting with Natasha's parents, I was quite nervous. Let me just paint a little picture for you. So, Natasha and I had been going out for barely a month. Natasha was in first year at uni, and let's just say I wasn't.
I can definitely say that I've never seen Natasha happier in the last 2-3 years since she's met you, James.
Please be outstanding for Mr. James Pete and Mrs. Natasha Pete.
I'm hanging on for dear life. However, I do want to share with you some of the many reasons why I do love her. Though Natasha has definitely found her calling in life as a nurse, she really does always put other people first, no matter what she has going on in her own life. As well as being so compassionate and loving, I'm sure you will all agree, today, as always in my opinion, Natasha looks absolutely beautiful. like to finish with a quote from a favourite film of mine that sums up how I feel about today. When you realise you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible. Here's to the future.